welcome to the second episode of the How I Kio-chan. Before I begin, I just want to say you blew me away with all your questions. I didn't think I was going to get that many after episode 1. Before I go on with the questions, I just want to say please forgive me for anything I'm about to pronounce wrong. With that being said, let me get right into the questions. My first questions come from KAT52891, who happens to be my mom. And she asks, does this mean I have to go crazy every weekend with this? I used to do all my videos up in my bedroom, but now I'm doing them in the downstairs bedroom, which used to belong to my grandmother. I'm a perfectionist. If it doesn't sound right, I'm going to do it over again. And I do that a lot. I used to repeat myself over and over again, and it drove my mom crazy. So to answer your question, Mom, no, you don't have to go crazy anymore, because now I'm not even on the same floor as you. Her second question is, when are you getting that hair/mop cut? When I was younger, I used to have really short hair. And I absolutely hated that look, so I decided to grow it longer. I'm going to let it grow a little bit longer before I actually cut it. I'm going to actually donate my hair to an organization called Locks of Love, who takes donated hair and creates hair pieces for those who need it. So when am I going to cut it? Probably next fall. My next question comes from Toast Weasel of Doom, and the Toast Weasel of Doom asks, do you like the anime/manga Bleach? Actually, I do. It's actually my second favorite anime next to Naruto. Who are your favorite characters? My favorite character from Bleach would be Renji, Uryu, and Rukia's older brother. The next question comes from the original Prinny, and he asks, does the color combination of blue and purple look badass? If you don't know what he's referring to his display picture on MySpace. And to be honest with you, it looks totally badass. You're one of the only people that can pull that off. The next question comes from Rino Kusaki, and he asks, what rappers do you like? I didn't mention this in episode 1, but I actually do listen to some rap. I don't listen to that much of it anymore, but I like rappers like Eminem and 50 Cent. My next question comes from Anime Love 915, and she asks, how do you get anime costumes and stuff? A lot of people have been saying that you have to make your own costume. To be honest, I don't have the time, patience, or money to buy fabric and make my own. Another reason being, I have no idea how to make outfits. Any advice? Okay, first off, I get all my costumes at CosmicMagic.com. They range from $80 to $600, which isn't that bad when you think about it. I also get things at Amazon, eBay, and at the conventions I go to. I hear you when you say you don't have the time or the patience to make your own costume, but it's really not that bad. First, you have to get a pattern. Now, when you look for patterns, you're going to look for something that looks similar to the costume that you actually want to make. So don't expect to find something that's exactly what you're looking for. And when it comes to expensive fabric, that's true also. But you can also join your fabric store's, mailing list. They may actually send you some coupons so you can save money on what you're buying. If you don't want to actually make a costume, that's not a problem. You really don't have to. The only reason why you'd have to make your own costume is if you're participating in the masquerades that happen at conventions. They're the only place where you actually need to make your own costume. But if you make your own costume, you can also, be happy when somebody compliments you on how good it looks. Then you can tell them, I made it myself. But if you don't want to go that route, and you don't want to buy it, and you don't want to make it, you can also improvise. You can go out to any clothing store and get something that looks similar at a cheaper cost. You can also go to stores like FYE, because sometimes they sell things that you can use for your costumes. Like, for instance, they've been known to sell the Jonin vest. My friend Kio-chan actually bought it from there. And you can just make up the rest as you go along. So, there you go. If you also want to do that, you can also go to thrift stores. They usually sell things for cheaper prices. If you're a little nervous about making your own cosplay, I would also check out the Trial Butterflies cosplay tutorial videos. They're really informative, and they put me at ease when I was thinking about making my own cosplays. So, if you're really thinking of actually making your own cosplays, I recommend you check out those videos. Choji asks, when are you going to visit the West Coast? And when you do, what cons are you going to? I've been getting this kind of question a lot. And to be honest, I don't do much traveling. I usually stay in New York, New Jersey, and Connecticut. And I go to conventions like Anime Next and Anime Festival. But I do plan on going to the West Coast. When? I really don't know. I may be going at the end of the year, but I don't think I'll be going anytime when there's a convention happening. If I was going to go to the West Coast, the only convention I think I would attend would probably be Anime Expo. Speaking of Anime Expo, my next question comes from Queen of the Rikai, and she asks, have you ever been to Anime Expo? If not, are you planning to? I've never actually been to Anime Expo before, but I actually do want to go one time, because I want to experience conventions other than the ones I usually go to. I mean, I would try to attend, but this year I have another trip that I had planned, and I really can't back out of it. So, I won't be going this year, but one time I hope to go when I have enough money and I have the time to actually make the trip. And I would totally love to hang out with you one day. That'd be awesome. And my last question comes from Libby Baby, and she asked, which cosplay is your current favorite? My favorite cosplay that I have right now is my Anbu Kayako one. For me, that's the most comfortable, and I actually look the best in it. So, that's my favorite. That's all the questions I have for today. I just wanted to mention to you that the next episode will be a character edition. So please ask questions for Kayako. If you don't know anything about her, don't worry about it. I'll send you a link to my roleplay MySpace account and for a video I did before that has some information about my character. So please continue to send in those questions, and I'd love to answer them in my next episode. So, thanks for watching, you guys. See you later.